All right, this machine is a spindle sander. It's a combination spindle sander and disc sander. When I turn the switch on, I will have the spindle turning as well as the disc sander. That is imperative. You have absolutely nothing on the table for the disc sander, otherwise it will throw it right into you. And likewise, if you're using the disc sander, you have nothing on top because the spindle will throw it at you. Okay, we can put various grits on this particular spindle. We happen to have a piece on here that's about a 150 right now. This is used after we get through in the bandsaw to actually sand to our line to remove any burn marks or other flaws that we've gotten from cutting on a bandsaw. We turn this machine on by turning the switch on, and you see the spindle oscillates and the disc is also turning. When we take our workpiece, you can see that I cut the top fairly close and I left the bottom fairly wide for this purpose. When you're working inside of an arc like this, you feed in and you work toward the outside, working around the spindle. And as you can see, I'm right on my mark, following it right along, just making my line disappear. When we get to the other end of this, and we're working on the outside, we follow just the opposite direction of the spindle. In other words, we want the spindle to push away from us. Again, you can see I'm sanding right onto my pattern line. One word of note with this machine, do not touch the turning spindle. You will get a very nasty abrasion from the sandpaper. That will, if you touch it, they call it an abrasion, you'll wind up going to the hospital. They'll be picking sandpaper out of your finger for a little while, and it will probably take 8 to 10 weeks to heal, and you'll have multiple trips to the doctor so that they can continue to pick away at where you abraded your finger by grabbing hold of that spindle. Again, you need to keep your fingers well away from the spindle. You always want the work to be pushing, either sucking the piece in on the inside curve or pushing the piece out on the outside curve. You need to hold the piece firmly on the table, but not so firmly that it doesn't move.